What's up, guys? Silver Rupa here. I have a really cool set to show you today. And fate plays its part. I was able to obtain another Komsco piece, and I can't tell you how badass these Komsco pieces are. This is a 1 kilo silver shield, and this is one of 4 of the 4 series of the shield. And like I said, I just got this 10 minutes ago. This one's a little tougher to get. It's in regard, I guess it all depends on, these sellers. Sometimes some sellers want just way too much for them. But I can tell you right now, I collect a lot of kilos. And I can tell you that Komsco makes probably the best kilos out on the market. And a lot of them are underpriced. And what I mean by that is they have limited mintages. They have the best art, the best design. They are basically, and they have custom cases. To me, you have the Liechtenstein kilos and the other, kilos that are selling for $3,400. And these ones you can get for about $2,000 to $2,300, I should say. I know they have this one, some for sale for $2,500. Typically, they'll go down a little bit, but this is. I have all the shields except for one. I still need the Doggerby shield. That's probably the least desirable one. You can get that probably for about $2,000. But not to say that it's a bad piece. It's a badass piece, and I'm still gonna buy it if I can find one. All these are minted pretty low, so in my opinion, you can get these for pretty cheap. And like I said, I buy a lot of kilos. Komsco has the best ones. So I was saying maybe I shouldn't say that on this video until I actually get the whole set. So let's go through this real quick. I'll have a lot of other silver down here, and we'll go through that here in a sec. I just want to show you up close. So basically, there it is. There is the kilo, and the first thing I want to show you is let me get this is a Queen Beast kilo, and if you look, this is the size of a kilo. This is just a standard kilo size. So this thing, it's hard to, it really doesn't do it justice when you're making a video, but this thing is huge. I mean, it's a big piece there. If you see my other videos, I've done other videos on Komsco pieces, and they are usually oversized. I mean, they are a little bit thinner, but they make them a lot bigger. So, which was really cool, so they could fit more art on it. And so, once again, really awesome art. So this is Saint Michael the Archangel. So he is the highest rank angel out there, and he is responsible for basically the war on evil. He is one of the major contributors to that, and you can see there's Satan down there, and he's about to spear him, and you can see the clouds in the background, and it kind of all flows up all into heaven there, and you have the end of Michael, and it shows a cross up there. Really, really awesome piece. So like I said, 333 pieces. This is the second release of these shields, and I happened to go to a little town where my favorite coin store. It's my diamond in the rough, and look what I was able to obtain. Look at I have all these swords, and this is the one I believe goes with this one. So this is a 2.5 ouncer, and I got that for $235, which is a pretty decent price for this. It's pretty tough to find these, but it shows a spear in there, so I'm going to have to look this up, but it says Archangel on it. And then he had the whole set. Apparently it's a whole set. And these are good prices. Like I said, all these custom cases with Komsco. So you have to make sure if you get these to make sure you take care of the cases, because they're irreplaceable. And if you're a collector buying these, you don't want to buy one with a cracked case. So even though it's not the important part of the silver, don't break the cases. And it amazes me that people actually take these out of the case, and I don't understand why people do that, because when you first put the case on, it is nice and sealed and it's tight. So why do you take it out of the case? Why? So when I get a new piece, I always look on the edge. And if you have markings on the edge, it just means they took it out of the case and they caused some scratches there. So anyway, going back there, here's the axe. I don't even know what this goes to, and I know that's a pretty good price for this. And we got this sword. And one thing I'm very puzzled on, actually, before we get that, I got the 2-ouncer on this. I believe these are 333 too. So 333 pieces. I got that for 180. Pretty cool. In this little town, I was able to obtain these. This is the 1/2 ouncer for 50 bucks. And where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. I've never seen this before. Check that out. This looks like a Komsco shield. It's a custom case. It's concaved. It's a shield, and it looks like it could go to one of those swords. I'm going to have to see if there's a kilo of this. If there's a kilo of this, I need it. So we're going to check that out to see if there is a piece. Kilo for that, because I can't get enough of these kilo pieces. I'm willing to get rid of even all these other kilos and stuff. I'd rather have these Komsco pieces because I like really the collector value in the artsy design. I like that type of silver. I like this silver here. I mean, this is basically like sovereign mint stuff, but I don't know. Is this considered a numismatic, or is this a bullion? But anyway, I would say so. I like the numismatic, the collector type kilos, and this is probably not my favorite of the shields, but I would say it's my second favorite. Really, really cool. So I thought that I'd share with you. Oh, price wise. So like I said, I think these Komsco pieces are undervalued. You can get these, if you will and deal, you can find them for about $2,000 to $2,200. So that's about the going price of most of the shields. So yeah, like I said, I think that's a great price for these shields. Yeah, I mean, Liechtenstein 3,400. No way. This is way better than that. I guess no, I shouldn't say that because that one's actually pretty cool. That's very artsy. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.